boost is being taken by allies. Allies acquire the boost. Rogue fixer drone detected. The boost is being taken by the enemy.
Coming in your back.
See, like that, I was able to survive that.
There was a guy with yeah. And you know, even if you die, you keep the flag on. That's just
Resistance.
Come back a little bit.
Rogue stinger hive detected.
Oh, we got. Oh, that everybody down. Everybody down.
The enemy is about to be pulled out. You're too strong for them.
The boost is being taken by allies. The boost has been taken by allies. Assistance needed.
Alright, so first things first, you definitely want to select your weapon choice. Alright, so a lot of people I think are going towards LMGs and rifles. You guys select whatever you want. They're both strong, but for me, I'm definitely, because it's a crit build, SMGs will give you a big head start on that completion of 60% crit. So that's where I'm gonna go with. Also allows me to be my playstyle, which is more aggressive, kind of up in your face, try to flank. So SMG, AR, and I'll kind of explain why I'm doing both of those and to the build. All right. So second one, obviously a specialization. Going through all of them. All right. I'm not really seeing a talent that helps with hazard protection. Right. So that's going to be like the centerpiece. Except for demolitionist, alright? I don't know why, maybe they took it out. But this talent right here, increased burn resistance by 20%. Alright, so that's huge. Right off the bat, you get 20% on top of whatever you're able to create in your build alone. Alright, so that's definitely going to play a big role and something that I'm going to take advantage of. So right now, demolitionist, it's a good fit for me. So far, I definitely like this specialization. You guys, a lot of people are running gunner, firewall, technician. All right, very valuable, even survivalist. All right, all these are very, very, very good in their own right. All right, but this is what's fitting for me. Maybe I'll go out try other ones, but for right now, that 20% is a offer I can't really pass up on. Alright, so as we get into the build, alright, if you guys are looking for an SMG to kind of have fun with, that puts out damage, has the RPM, the mag size, Banshee is definitely one that you guys want to try out. Alright, the talent we're using is Optimist. We all know by now, in case you're new to the community, I know a lot of people are pretty new to the game right now. Weapon damage is increased by 3% for every 10% ammo missing from the magazine. So that DPS is going to keep getting a little bit better, a little, but it's going to be enough to possibly finish somebody off. Alright, and then secondary is going to be the Eagle Bear. If you guys don't have it, keep grinding. It'll drop eventually. Alright, it took me 68 times to do the raid to actually get this, and I'm about to drop a video probably right after this to show you guys how I actually got it. It's actually kind of funny. So right now, you guys can take a screenshot, you know, take this as a template if you guys want to do something different. Relentless, which going along with the SMG, he made a 3-piece Socloth build. I think that's pretty interesting. That looked pretty good. So, but for now, this is kind of a little different. So there are different options for this, but this template I think is a good place to start. Alright, so it's going to be a 2-piece ceska, 2-piece prov, a yhall, and everybody's centerpiece in a build is the Fox's Prayer. Alright, so starting with the mask, you guys basically want to have hazard protection in every single slot. Alright, that's going to be the main priority. Everything else is a bonus. So the mask with the ceska, it offers a blue mod slot, so you guys can put a blue mod, hopefully any kind of resistance to help you guys out. So right now I have 2 burn resistance, which are pretty good, but I also have a bleed. So because we already have 20% into the burn, the bleed resistance is what I'm going to put in here. Alright, because a lot of people either use the pyro build or the stinger hive, especially in conflict, so that fits perfectly right there. Alright, chest piece. If you guys are new to this game, alright, and you just want to start PvP, you gotta build around Unbreakable. Alright, everybody's using it. You get basically a second life of armor. Alright, if you don't have it, you're putting yourself in an extreme disadvantage, because I can guarantee you a lot of people are wearing this type of talent. Alright, probably like 90%. Alright, so again, I do need 1 more percent of hazard protection, but there's pretty good weapon damage, crit chance all over the board. Alright, so I'm loving this chest. I was using trauma. Trauma is also another valuable option. Again, if I could get 10% somewhere, I would definitely maybe go back to it. But yeah, you definitely want Unbreakable. Holster. Alright, you guys can swap out the holster and the gloves. Alright, everything else is pretty set, especially the knee pads. So there isn't too much twisting around when it comes to this, but definitely the holster and gloves, you guys can change whatever if you stick to this template. Alright, so the holster is pretty good. 15% weapon damage, the crit chance is almost there, and then the 10% hazard protection. The recalibration section, you guys can obviously recalibrate anything at the same price. So I think that's good from last update. So I do have, you know, a God Roll, Fox's Prayer, so I can get 5% more weapon damage, but this build does what it needs to do even with the 10.5. So I'm happy with it. I'm not going to change back from my PvE to my PvP build. That's just wasted resources. So I'm happy. I'm content with it. If I end up getting another Fox's Prayer with 15 weapon damage, you know, I'll think about switching it up. Alright, so 1 piece, y'all. gives you that hazard protection along with that two-piece. So again, this is where your survivability comes from. You want to try to have this maxed out as armor. So right now I'm 30k off. And that also, that weapon handling, I do wish it was crit chance. And then we have a 9.5, so I need to find something that has 10 to get that 0.5 perfect. Backpack. I think this is going to be a talent that kind of takes over. I think it works very, very well with PvP. So again, we have the weapon damage, crit damage, perfect hazard protection. We do have another crit damage on there, but versatile. Alright, amplifies total weapon damage for 10 seconds when swapping between your primary and secondary weapons if they are different. So this is why I selected an SMG and an AR. You do not or cannot wear two SMGs and use this. Alright, it has to be two different weapon classes. So you know, you use whatever you're comfortable with. You want to use a rifle and an LMG, rifle, SMG, you know, sky's the limit. But this is what I'm using it for. So the SMG, in case I'm using the Eagle Bear and I swap it, I do have to be 15 meters to get that 35% increase. And let me tell you guys that 35% is definitely noticeable. And it's the complete opposite. If I'm using my Banshee, maybe I gotta swap to my AR. You know, I just have to be within 25 meters. Alright. So that's the build, guys. Let me know. Skills, it's going to be the pulse. Alright, PvP, this is kind of taking over the booster hive. Alright, you guys got to know where your enemies are coming from at all times. So one person running this, you guys can call people out. Stinger hive, I'm still using it just to, you know, not a lot of people are wearing hazard protection. So even though this is a tier 1, I don't even think I'm at a tier. So regardless, you know, it does kind of stumble them. It doesn't allow them to rush completely, and giving you guys time as a team to collectively work together to try to figure out what moves you gotta make. Alright, so stats, again, optimist, and then PvP damage, we're doing 40k. Again, it's at a happy medium, I think. But that crit chance is maxed. That crit damage, depending on whether your pieces are, I'm at 63. Kind of wish is a tad bit higher, like 75. I think is something that you can aim for. So I do wish that was a little higher. But weapon damage is at 77. ARs are at 15. SMGs are almost at 30. So we're sitting pretty high in weapon damage. Gear sets, like I said, 2 ceska, 2 prov, 1 yhall, 1 overlord. And again, the bread and butter about this build is hazard protection. So right now we're sitting at a 85. Bleed is at 92, and then burn is at 100. Alright, so right now what I would like to farm for is this poison resistance for the pestilence. Right, once that's taken care of, you guys will just have to beat whatever armor that they have. Alright, so that's about it, guys. If you stuck around this long, again, thank you. We did reach a lot of likes on my last build, so I'm hopefully just going to keep building that momentum, keep giving you guys builds that you guys can take and create and use to, you know, be successful. Alright, so yeah, drop a comment, drop a like, and we'll see you on the next one.